Hello there, beautiful people. Namaste and Saubona. So I am back with yet another travel vlog. This is part 2 of my Durban series. This is the second and the last episode. In the part 1, you must have seen me at ISKCON. In case you missed that, I will link it down below. Today we are headed to Ushaka Marine World, which is a very popular kind of like a water park kind of place here in Durban. It is located in north of Durban, I believe. It was still windy. I don't know if you saw in the previous vlog, it was very windy that day. It was still windy today. These are the prices to get access to the aquarium. So I did not go to the water park, firstly because it was very, very windy and crowded. It had a lot of school students and like just schools bringing their students out for a kind of like a day trip. The aquarium was located inside a very old ship. The aquarium was at the basement, I think, and this is what the ship looked like. They had such a variety of sea life. We saw these tiny little fish. I'm forgetting the name of these species, but I saw everything from sharks to dolphins, to even what are these, seahorses. So, and what the unique thing about all of this is that most of these species were exclusively from the African subcontinent. Many of them found exclusively in South African waters. Yeah, and they even had dolphins. I mean, who keeps dolphins, right? It's just cute little, animals. They kept them outside the aquarium, obviously, because they do require a different habitat. But yeah, they were very cute, and they were in quite a few numbers. After this, of course, I did get hungry, and I finally decided to have a bunny chow. You must have seen, or you must have heard me say that I'm not sure if I want to try a bunny chow, but I ended up trying a bunny chow. This is a mutton bunny chow. For those of you who do not know, a bunny chow is basically curry with bread, which is exclusive to the Durban Indian community. After that, I did head out back to the promenade. I wanted to get some souvenir. I was exclusively looking for some fridge magnets because I do like collecting fridge magnets from my travels, but unfortunately they did not have any Durban related fridge magnets, which is okay. It was a sunny day, so I saw this very beautiful hat which was 50 rand, and I went ahead and got this. It did make for some very beautiful pictures, so that was a plus point. This was, I think, the only vibrant little hat that lady had, so I'm glad to have caught the last. And then of course I headed back to the beach because why not? I mean, after all, there is nothing like South African beaches, you guys. You have to visit South Africa. You gotta come to Durban. You gotta go to Cape Town. I saw these sand artists. I think that's what they call them, sand artists, drawing some, I don't know, sculpting something. I don't know. Yeah, that's me at the backdrop of the Indian Ocean. Ever so blue, ever so green, very beautiful. I love that it was not very crowded. I think it was a weekday, so obviously it was not crowded. And look at that. Just look at that, guys. Just look at that. And then, of course, another very Durban thing that I did do, a very touristy thing that I did do, was hop on one of these rickshaws. This is a rickshaw in Durban, very different from the ones that you get in India. Of course, the ones you get in India are exclusively for transportation, but this is mainly for tourism. It just kind of promotes tourism and kind of gives you like an Indian feel if you are in Durban. For those of you who don't know, Durban does carry a lot of the Indian population in South Africa, and hence bunny chow and rickshaws and kind of like these Indian little things that you will find a lot of in Durban. So yeah, I did enjoy this ride. It was quite a quite a fun experience. The guy was just going up and down, a very kind of like a roller coaster ride, if I may say. But yeah, very fun. Not very extensive. It did cost me, I think, around 50 rand or 100 rand, if I remember correctly, and he just kind of like took me to the corner and back. So it was just like around the corner and I came back. So I'm not sure if it was worth the money, but definitely it was just something that I wanted to experience. And then, of course, if you know anything about me, you will know that I am a big sucker for good sunsets and beaches. And if I get to see a sunset on the beach, then it's just a like it just cherry on top. So I did wind up getting to the beach for sunset, and I called it a day. The next day was a very pleasant day. The wind had died down and the weather was very hot and sunny in Durban. I woke up pretty early because I wanted to go to the promenade and take a bike ride along the stretch of the promenade. I think it's around 6 to 8 kilometers. The entire stretch is around 6 to 8 kilometers. I rented a bike for 90 rand for an hour. I think it's around 90 rand for an hour, and then for 2 hours it's like around 120 or 150, something like that. And yeah, I did take it up to the end of the promenade towards Ushaka, and then I came all the way back. The views again, guys, is just something that will blow your mind. Look at that. That's the Indian Ocean on the right hand side, and then of course the promenade on the left. And I love that it was not crowded at all. I could speed up or slow down as I pleased. And then yeah, I had my flight back to Johannesburg on the same day, so I headed back to the airport. And this winded up my week-long trip in Durban. In case you guys missed the ISKCON vlog, I will link it down in the description. And thank you so much for watching till the end. If you watched until here, then I want to personally thank you so much for watching until the end. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this channel, and I will see you in the next